Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, we're throwing it back to another H2O Just Add Water themed tutorial. I freaking love H2O, as we know. If this is your first video of mine, huge H2O stan, and I wanted to do a mermaid tutorial because I realized I haven't done it for 2 years. I haven't whipped out my tail. So it's late. I know this is a summary video, but I had to. And yeah, we gotta keep the mermaid tradition alive. So I decided to base these hairstyles off of Cleo. I think there's something in this for everyone who's watching. Like, there's some younger styles if you have like a little sister who you liked watching the show with, like the bridesmaids look and the pigtails, and then some more mature styles like this. Like, you know, can't go wrong with a little bit of beachy. Even going into fall, I think it's super boho and cute. And I wanted to do Cleo because I wanted an excuse to get tanned. So this is the tanner I've been using. I used to always use the Loving Tan Mousse just because that's kind of what so many people recommended. It is a great product, but I prefer the Gradual Tanning Lotion because that way you don't have to like moisturize on top of the tanner. It already does that and you can build it up, and I think it looks really natural. Like, this is kind of as dark as I will get. In the beginning when I'm wearing the tail, you'll see I'm paler because that was just after 1 day of use, but this is like 4 days of use. So anyway, I'll have all the products that I talk about listed in the down bar as always, and I want to know in the comments who you're most like in terms of like the mermaids or characters on the show. I think I'm a mix of season 1 Cleo, just a little bit aloof at times, and very stubborn Ricky. That I think is my blend. So comment down below, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I had a lot of fun with it. Let's get into it.
Starting with my personal fave style, Season 3 Cleo had a major glow up, and oh my god, all her dresses and hairstyles were so cute, especially at the opening of Ricky's Cafe. So to start off this style, I redid the Moroccan oil color depositing mask the day before, but with less dye to deepen up my hair a bit, and I let my hair air dry. It's naturally pretty straight, and I'm taking 2 face framing pieces with my hair in the center part. Right behind those front 2 pieces, we're going to be creating a medium-sized French braid on either side. Pick up the section, and I find it's easier to braid and get a beachy texture by spraying in some hairspray and then combing through with your fingers. Separate 3 sections and start the braid, adding in small sections to the outermost strands until you're right above your ear, and then just braid normally. Tie off with a small plastic elastic, and I fluffed out the braid just a bit again for a beachy vibe and to thicken up my hair because my hair is quite a bit thinner than Cleo's up top. Because of this, I'm going to add some volume behind the braids by teasing the crown. I pick up a horizontal layer, spray with hairspray, and then tease lightly. I find this really completes the look, and I also spray and tease the front strands so they have some texture and wave and don't just hang over my face like they do when they're pinned straight. Now use a waver. This one's from NuMe, or you can do a short overnight braid for a bit of wave and texture around the face and at the shoulder length while keeping the ends straight. I love this waver. I use it twice in this series of hair tutorials, and it works like a crimper, but you get a wider wave, and when you add it irregularly through the strands, it gives that perfect beachy look, especially with an added sea salt spray. Pin the braid under the T section. And go in with a corally metallic gloss like this one from Smashbox, and this is my favorite bronzer from Benefit, the Hoola Caramel, to have that sun-kissed look like Cleo. Complete with a bright mint dress. All of the similar outfits I will list in the description as long as I can find them. A lot of it was off Amazon, ASOS, and Poshmark, and I'll have the iconic necklace linked down below if the shop's still available from 2015. Next up, I wanted to do the most heart-wrenching episode, the episode where you know who leaves. I literally cry watching that. I'm very sensitive. And the style is pretty simple too, just 2 small French braids and a wraparound bun with an undone texture like all the rest of the styles. Start with the deeper part on the side and section off a large portion to create 2 French braids next to each other. Unlike the last style, these braids are going to be Dutch braids, so instead of picking up small sections on the outermost section and crossing the strands over each other, we're crossing under to get a pop-out braid effect. Loosen up and let some of the smaller strands frame around the face to give the style a more laid-back vibe. Second braid, same deal. I found the style wasn't super close to the part, so it makes the braid really easy to do and you don't have to worry about it being perfect. Comb your hair into a mid-pony, including the 2 braids. Secure with a thick elastic and loosen up the hair around the elastic. I found these clips off Amazon, and let's do a sneaky little giveaway here. Comment down below your favorite hairstyle from this tutorial plus your Instagram handle and I'll pick a winner to win these hair clips as well as some other mermaid goodies. I'm adding some Loving Tan lotion that's just a wash off one, and this is really great for a quick tan and has a gorgeous sparkle to it. That's a bit better, and let's tease the pony and fluff it up a bit. And this bun is so easy, just twist the hair upwards. If you have a similar length to me, you'll be able to wrap the ends around the initial loop 1.5 times, but all you're trying to do is get a twisted loop with the ends out and then pin the loop with bobby pins to secure it against the scalp. Add a couple more clips to accessorize. And my favorite glowy peachy product for the cheeks is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Peachasm paired with the same Smashbox lip gloss. Love this one with a coral dress. And let's switch it up to more of a young Cleo look. Hot pink tee, and I parted my hair off-centered, and since these are not super tight, I combed my crown backwards and I'm not going to do a harsh part down the back. This time, I'm going to add a bit of curl in the front section for the wispy hairs, but that's totally optional as well, and I added some sea salt spray. I love this one from OGX. I have all OGX stylers, and I did a huge makeup and hair clean out, and I just kind of kept the OGX hairsprays and stylers, so I'm very used to them, and you'll see them all the time. And I'm taking 3 strands, starting from right behind the ear, and cross over in a regular French braid, and add in big sections of hair about 3 times, and then just braid normally. Loosen up and section off with a brown hair elastic or whatever hair color you have. This is cute and sits more behind the shoulders, which is super comfy and keeps the hair out of the face as well. Other side. And curl some stray hairs if you have more of a straight texture if you want to. And to make the hair look thicker, curl the ends and add a bit of a tease. This style is great if you're just chilling at home because you'll have great waves in the morning. Ricky and Cleo both rock a messy bun often, and the bun is different on Cleo every time, just kind of thrown back, but I decided to recreate the specific bun, because why not? And then I'm just gathering the hair into a mid-pony without the elastic this time. Like the bridesmaid's look, just twist the hair upwards in a loop, and then pin the top with bobby pins to secure it. Next, twist the other way and loop upwards, pinning, leaving the ends also hanging out. I love how understated the girl's hair and makeup is in the show, and the bun is half undone and super cute. Very 2000s to me. It reminds me of this hairstyle that was all the rage at one point. Of course, you can always just toss your hair back into a messy bun with an elastic, but these couple extra steps give you that long-lasting style that looks effortless and cool at the same time. And this last Cleo pony I deleted today, totally by accident, but all I did was add some more waver that I used in the first style and then put it in a mid pony. It's super simple, but here are some really cool locations that reminded me of H2O.
Okay, time to go find some H2O-esque locations. You enjoyed these Cleo Just Add Water hairstyles, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more pop culture videos. Also, have you guys been watching the H2O Just Add Crack edits? Because they're so funny. I'll have some of my favorites linked down below. They're basically like jump cuts of some of the funniest scenes with some Emma Chamberlain-esque editing with like funny effects and text, and they just make me laugh. So that's part of the reason the show has been more on my brain, because I've been seeing that's coming up a lot on my recommended, as well as H2O TikToks, which I did try to do. Oh my god, I'm not funny. Like, I have to stick to hairstyles. Yeah, but anyway, I did pick out a scent for this look because this one is just so Cleo to me. It's Light by Giorgio Armani. Summer in a bottle. I have a lot of fragrances, but this one I have been grabbing for at least until I am done living in California, because it is still like summer right now, and I've been definitely milking, trying to get as many like California-y or like summery videos out while I still can, because I am moving to New York. If you do want to stay updated with all of my life updates and everything, then be sure to follow me on Instagram and check out my vlog channel, as well as send me pictures if you try out any of these styles, because I love to see you guys switching it up. Here's some of my fave pics. So thanks for sending those in, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial.
Oh boy!
Cool?
I might have distracted myself.
Are you serious?